We've got a white hot Washington squad and the captain Terry McLaurin. This is a treat for me. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm
It's great to
good.
be on your show.
It's good to see you. I feel like you're very elusive. You're very quick. I go to camp. I show up at camp. Terry's nowhere to be
Yeah.
found. What is that?
Yeah. I'm not really ducking you because I really love sitting down on your show, but kind of when we're in grind mode, I mean, we've been building this thing from the start, and I try not to put the cart before the horse. So I know you like to do
Yeah.
predictions and things like that. So I'm kind of ducking, but at the same time, I kind of just like to let things play out. Like I've always been somebody who just wants the work to show, and then when things get going, we kind of explain how we got here and things like that. So far so good.
The work is showing. Are you enjoying it? Are you finally at a place where you're starting to have fun?
Oh, I'm having the time of my career, honestly. Like I'm having a lot of fun, and I think the cameras catch me a lot. Just being in the moment and being able to let loose, like going into each and every week and believing in the guys that we have in this locker room and the way we're coming out with some of these games. We don't really know how it's going to show up, but all the training we put in since the off season started is really starting to show up in different ways. And so when you're doing that and you're doing it with a group of guys you really love going to work with, like it makes it really fun. And then when you're making plays too and helping your team win, that's always the cherry on top.
Terry, you have such a unique perspective because you were there through the doldrums. You were there through the adversity, the hard work. There's only so much you can control, but I've always looked at you as this constant. You're always there. You're the same guy. You're the same selfless guy, a leader. Everybody talks about you the same way. What has it been like for you watching it go through what it was to what it is and what it's going to be?
Yeah, it's been quite the journey, honestly, since 2019. And when you first get in the league, you kind of don't know you don't know. You know what I mean? So when I got here, I was just trying to provide value to the organization and the team, and no matter what that looked like. And so when I got the opportunity to start and kind of start making a name for myself and helping our team win as much as we could, like that was a real fun time. And obviously we weren't winning as much as we should have, and the fans weren't having a great time. It was tough, but my mentality was never to quit. I never really wanted to be in a situation where I was feeling woe is me. And the biggest thing I've learned over my career, just through my faith in God, is what patience and endurance can do for someone. When you just keep your head down, you stay faithful, and you continue to put the work in. And when preparation meets opportunity, that's when great things happen. I think that's just been the story of my career, not even just in the NFL, but just my entire football life of just being ready for my opportunities and capitalizing on those. And I love being here. This fan base is unbelievably passionate, and I've been feeling since I've gotten here, they just been itching and waiting and just like they want to get behind us. And so what we're building here right now is extremely special. And the thing is, we're not throwing a parade because we feel like we got it in the bag. Like I think our secret sauce right now, honestly, is just putting in the work each and every day in practice, being BMFs as Coach Quinn tells us to be, and you can just feel the energy going onto the field each and every day because we look forward to getting better, and we know it's going to show up in winning moments like it did last week.
What do you make of everybody who's now a Commanders fan? And that's not Matthew, by the way. Matthew McConaughey's been a Commanders fan.
No,
We know
I know
that. He's diehard. Kevin Durant, all of that. But like now, are you? I mean, you're sort of the gatekeeper. You get to pick and choose who gets to. Are you welcoming everybody to this?
I think the league is great when the nation's capital has their team and it's rocking like we are right now. And I just think it makes the league better. Obviously, we're in probably just over history, the toughest division, the NFC East. And so when the Commanders are in the thick of it, I think it brings more eyes. And I don't forget the day one fans that we have, and the guys and the people who have stuck with us through the ups and the downs and years of just uncertainty. But obviously when you start to get some things rolling and there's a lot of newness here and a lot of things to be excited for, you're going to get new fans. And I think the cool thing, someone texted me over the weekend, Roger Modi, one of the minority owners for the Wizards, and he was like, "You guys are creating a new generation of fans right now." And growing up in Indianapolis, like I grew up obviously a Colts fan,
Yeah.
and a lot of that influenced the way I viewed the game and how I just enjoy life. Like that's something you talk about at work, it's something you talk about at school. So it's a cool time to be in the DMV right now because you got a team that is really going to do things the right way, loves having fun playing the game, and they're going to compete each and every day. So, there's enough room for more fans, but to be honest, we just focus on these four walls that when we come to this building. I think it's allowed us to have success so
And I
far.
like that you get to be the sort of the not an old head because you're not even you're top
Yeah.
5 in receiving right now, but you get to be like, if you guys ever have a loss, you can be like, do you know what we used to? Like nobody can be in the dumps because I can just see you in that locker room being like, do you know what I used to deal with? Do you know what this
Yeah.
team used to be like? It is an incredible evolution. You really give hope to every NFL team that's struggling right now that we can in a
Definitely.
couple years we can be this. Raiders fans, like old Chargers fans, like make a couple changes, bring in the Dan Quinn, bring in a culture, and let's go. And it's working for you because you are on
Yeah.
pace for the most yards and touchdowns in a season in your entire career. I'm so happy for you. What is
Appreciate it.
working so well with Jayden?
Honestly, playing with Jayden has been really fun because he came in the league and he carries himself like a veteran. I know that's sometimes cliche, but you can just tell by the way he comes in and approaches his business each and every day that he's about making not only himself better, but the team around him better. And he has an infectious personality where you believe when he's back there, we have a chance to make any kind of play and no games out of reach. He's the ultimate competitor. I think, when we took that tough loss to Baltimore, like I was looking at his eyes, that boy was fuming. Like he was hot. You know what I mean? And I love that because that's the kind of person I am. You don't want to be somebody who accepts losing. And the thing with not only him but this team is losses are going to come, but we don't accept it. We make sure that we approach each and every day trying to minimize our mistakes and going out there and execute at a high level. And him and I have done a great job of just trying to get on the same page. We're constantly communicating. We get work in after practice.
Yeah.
Him and the rest of our skill group, we meet on every Saturday to go through the plays of the week and little nuances and just his ability to make all the throws, his charisma, his confidence, and just the work that he puts in. He gets better each and every week, and
Okay.
you rarely see him make the same mistakes twice. So it's been fun, and he's gonna give me a chance. So that's all there was. Just give me a chance. I'm down
That
there
smile's
somewhere.
all I need to see. But let's talk. So there's the Hail Mary, but then you set up the Hail Mary with the quick sideline play. Were you surprised they
Yeah.
let you have this?
I came off the sideline. I was like, "Oh, this is a free 10, 12 yard."
What is
And
that?
it was free, and honestly, it's funny because we're on the winning side of it, but like we practice those moments. Honestly, like Jayden came in the huddle, we knew what the situation was. It's called must out of bounds. We know we only have a certain amount of time to get the ball and get us in position to have a chance to throw the Hail Mary. And if I get the ball or I drop it, or if I'm trying to get extra yards, we run out of time. And I
Yeah.
think that's the emphasis with Dave Gardy we have in our building. Coach Quinn, we emphasize those moments each and every week. We have a situation period at some point in practice, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and we talk about it in our team meeting rooms and all those things. And so when these moments come up, we're prepared and we're ready. We're not shaking. We're not,
Yeah.
confused with what to do. And I think that
Terry.
allows us to be able to,
It's true, but you got to let me. We only have a couple seconds here left, but like you're a big
Yeah.
reason the Hail Mary then happens. So you set up the play, and you for whatever reason you don't want credit for this or whatever. But
I'm not that type.
you were 10 yards away from the play. You drew double coverage from the Bears' best DB in Jalen Johnson, who
Yeah.
he literally just told us about how to defend a Hail Mary, whatever.
Yeah.
You also drew Tremaine Edmonds, the tallest guy on the field in coverage.
Yeah.
You made this happen.
Honestly, like it was unbelievable team effort. Like the O line to give Jayden enough time to get that ball off. He made a crazy move, and when their D lineman was on the ground, it fell. And obviously, everybody knows, like a little secret, like they ain't gonna call nothing on the last play of the game, that Hail Mary. So
Yeah.
anything goes. It's probably one of the most physical plays
Dude.
in football. And so for us to be in that situation, you're fighting, you're scratching and clawing.
Hold on.
We executed that at a high level. It's a low percentage play, but everybody was in their right spot to have us give us a chance to make the
It
play.
just, why are you talking about other people? I'm talking about your selflessness. I'm talking about you being a decoy, and you're not even getting credit or taking it right now. It's why you are the way you are. Quickly, be real, how injured was Jayden Daniels? How incredible was it that he did that with such poise and he's hurting?
Yeah, I mean, I think he was definitely feeling it. He definitely probably took a few shots, but he's never going to show you
Yeah.
that. Like, his face is the same every single play, good or bad. And to have that kind of poise and
Yeah.
disposition as a rookie is unbelievable. But, they got good players too who are making plays as well. But he has a will to win and have a rib injury going into that game to cork that. I was about to.
There was just no
To
panic.
cork that is
There was
crazy.
no
Yeah.
panic. There was no panic at
None.
all the whole time. And I'm like, Andy's hurt. Tell him to heal up. You keep
Yeah.
doing your thing. And stop running away from all I'm trying to do. This is why you don't want to talk to me, because I just want to give all the love to Terry.
Yeah.
You're the best.
No,
Keep
I
it going.
appreciate you.
I'm
Thanks
coming
for
to a
having me.
game.
All right,
I
sounds
know
good.
I'm not as cool as Magic Johnson or Kevin Durant, but I'm coming.
You need to come to Landover right now. It's rocking in that stadium. Shout out to our fans. That was the craziest game I've ever been a part of, and they got us. We have a home field advantage with them rocking the stadium like that. I truly believe that, and I think it's because we've given them something to believe in, and we're going
Yes.
to continue to do what it takes to continue to build on what we got, because there's still a lot of season left. We have a lot of goals still ahead of us, but it's the work and it's the belief in each other that is the reason why I feel like we're having success right now.
I mean, I'm going to go run through a wall right now. You're amazing. Terry, appreciate you so much. Thanks, Commanders. Congrats and good luck this week.